My advice to somebody who would want to start a food policy council in their community would be to engage with the community. Start with a very public and open process. Invite people from all walks of life. Make partners with people who are already doing community work, not necessarily in the food sphere, but that are engaged with people in the community. And that way you're going to create something that's responsive to what the community wants, and you're going to meet an incredible group of people along the way.
My advice for working on food system planning is to get out and do outreach to make sure various groups are included, having means for feedback, and also keeping things very transparent.
My advice for anyone getting involved in food planning is to think about where you see yourself in that supply chain. Are you connecting to the growers and producers? Are you trying to move food and aggregate it at different maybe packaging facilities? Are you trying to educate folks on what agriculture and urban farming and things like that nature are? Or are you trying to get into food prep and making sure that meals are great? I think there's so many different lanes, and we need each of those pieces that I think folks should really figure out where their niche is, where their lane is, where they have skills, interests, where the community is already positioned to work well within, and start there. And that way you're positioned to strengthen in that lane, and you can make coalition and build with other folks who are at a different step of the food planning.
Set really clear expectations for why you are doing this and who you want to benefit from this work. Those, I think, should be the two guiding core, very deceptively simple questions that you want to ask yourself at the beginning, at the middle, at the end, every chance you possibly can. We have an idea of what we want to move towards, but it's really about trusting the people in the room and trusting the magic that's going to happen when these relationships build and when these interesting, difficult, messy conversations happen.
Look for natural allies in city government. Look for natural allies among other organizations that are interested in food planning, and also among average citizens who want to advocate on behalf of a stronger food system. I think making sure that you have a coalition and that you're representing as many voices as possible is fundamental to making sure that any food planning effort is going to get started off the right way and ultimately be successful.